everyone. Welcome back to Saturday Crafternoons. I'm Samir.
I am Leah, and we hope you enjoyed last week. We're very excited to introduce you to our new artist this week.
Yeah, so up first, we have an amazing duo. The first person in this duo, Andrew Hook. Let's give a warm welcome to Andrew Hook.
Welcome, Andrew.
Yeah.
Hello.
How's it going, Andrew? How you doing?
It's okay. It's nice. It's a nice day out, for sure.
That's really nice. That's nice. Our second guest is Alex Marthaler. Here he comes.
Hi.
Yeah, how are you doing today, Alex?
I'm great.
You're great. Yeah, I mean, can you guys just tell us a little bit about yourselves? We have a couple questions prepared for you, but is there anything the kids need to know?
I am a music teacher in Pittsburgh, and I also make music with my friends all the time. That's all you need to know about me.
Woo.
Mysterious. Making music all the time. It's pretty crazy. Alex, is there anything you'd like to share?
I'm also a music teacher,
Oh.
and I don't make music with my friends enough.
Oh.
I want to do it more.
Oh.
Well, hopefully through your workshop we can figure out ways, to build instruments to jam with our friends, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what we want to do, for sure.
Cool.
And we definitely have been playing around with some weird instruments, I would say. We discovered some in the kitchen earlier. All right, so I do have a question. So this is something that is normally asked in an interview, so feel free to answer however you want to. But how do you guys feel about garden gnomes?
I don't have any right now.
Okay.
I do have a garden,
Okay.
and it's a little bit overgrown. I think if I had garden gnomes, it would make the garden feel more alive. I have weeds in it, but not enough of plants that I like. I think the gnomes can help.
I was gonna say maybe the gnomes could help you weed. Yeah.
I haven't had a positive or negative experience with gnomes, so I have nothing against them, but I don't know if I would want to put one in a garden of mine or around my personal space.
I can kind of agree with that. Gnomes can be a little creepy.
A little bit for me, not for Alex.
They're helpful.
Yeah, I guess so. Apparently.
Well, I've seen a masked gnome, so I really appreciate that gnome in
Yeah.
Friendship, if you've ever seen that one before.
I want that gnome.
Yes. So that would be a cool gnome, but then I also think of Goosebumps. We used to watch Goosebumps a lot, and there was a really creepy gnome that would just show up in random places. So I don't know if I would want that gnome.
Oh my gosh, so wait, gnomes are like people. Some of them follow the rules, and some of them are creepy. That's awesome.
It's very scary, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
I heard that gnomes are supposed to just run around and take things. So they're supposed to be mischievous. Yeah, they sneak around.
Maybe I don't want them in my garden.
It's a hard rapport to live with,
Right.
you know?
But then there's also, the gnomes that make cookies.
And wear
Those
masks.
elves?
Oh, are those elves?
I think those are elves.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get gnomes and elves confused. Yeah.
An elf garden would be really interesting, I feel like.
I'm okay with that.
Or fairy garden.
And also
I would be
just-
interested in
oh,
this,
yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
So yeah, that was my garden gnome question. So noted about the gnomes. I will make a suggestion to the Garfield area about this. We don't want any gnomes creeping anybody out. Samir, do you have a question for them?
Yeah, I noticed you have this little friend here. Can you tell us about your friend?
We just met.
Yep. His
I don't know your name.
is Gerard.
I know someone named Gerard,
Yeah.
and I think that's why this little sloth reminded me of my friend Gerard.
Yep. This is Gerard now. Yeah.
Hello, Gerard.
And Gerard's a musician. He plays percussion.
Mhm.
Ah.
Mhm.
Very glad to have him on too.
Mm-hmm. Well, thanks for joining us for this little interview. We're gonna jump into your workshop now. So yeah, let's get ready to make some music and jam with Alex and Andrew.
Oh no! Today we're going to be showing you how to have musical conversations with instruments you can find or make around your house.
We're going to start with what we call shakers. So we have a couple glass jars here, but you can really put anything that's small and hard, like dried beans or some beads, or maybe even rocks from outside, into a container and shake them around. That's key. You got to be able to put them in here and shake them back and forth. So that's our shaker, number one.
Number two is something to scrape. So we went to the kitchen and found this foil pan, but it has these ribs on the side. And I just got a spoon, and you can scrape it like that. You can also tap it if you want. Number two, scrape.
Number three are high and low sounds. So we got a couple little drums for you here. One is a coffee can, and one is a old, thing of pretzels. You can tap one, that's pretty low. You can tap the other, that's a little higher. And then, if you put them all together, you can make a little drum set. Right? And some of them work both ways, where you can scrape this one, and you can scrape this one, and this one also sort of has highs and lows. Kind of, a little bit.
Yeah. And one thing about these that I found out, they make a different sound if they're sitting down or if you're holding them. So even with just these 5 things, you can get a lot of different sounds.
So we're going to have you play along with us. How about you take some time right now and try to figure out how you can make one of these instruments, finding something that you have at home too. I forgot to add that in, and I wigged it. Okay, everyone, a really great way to use these instruments, to start using these instruments, is using a method called call and response.
One of the ways to start making your patterns is to use words. So I'm going to ask Andrew, how are you today?
And I'm going to respond to Alex with, I'm doing fine.
Sounds good. Next, I'm going to imagine in my head the words I'm saying, but I'm not going to say them out loud. Now I'm going to ask you the same question.
Whoa, awesome job using your at-home instruments. That's great.
Well, let's ask one more question. Now you.
Whoa, nice job, thanks. Besides call and response, another method you can use to make music with your friends is making a groove. This is where you both play at the same time and just play all together. Alex and I are going to make a groove together, and we invite you to make music with us. So play along as we play together. You ready?
was great.
Thanks for playing along. You guys sounded great. Before we go, I just have one other question for Alex. Let's go! Yay, we're here!
The taco truck. Hi, everyone.
Hey!
We are at the taco truck now,
Oh, there it is.
and we are going to create some music inspired by the taco truck.
Sounds awesome.
I asked myself 3 questions.
Okay.
First, is the taco truck fast or slow?
Oh, when I come here, tacos are coming out pretty fast, so, I think it's a pretty fast taco truck.
Number 2, is the taco truck loud or soft?
There's people coming in and out of here all the time, so I think it's pretty loud. Spicy food, loud stuff.
Question 3, is the taco truck constant or interrupted?
Again, people are coming around all the time, so I think it's constant. People are constantly coming in and out.
Sounds good. So the taco truck is fast, loud, and constant.
Sounds good.
Let's make some taco truck music.
Yep, looks like it's closed. Let's go find that cobblestone road that we love to hang out at.
Let's go.
Woo! Come on, this way. Oh, we made it to the alley.
We're here.
I love coming down to this beautiful cobblestone alley because of what a great landmark it is for this neighborhood. And if I were to say the first thing about it, it is slow because if you're a car driving on here or a bike, you don't want to go too fast, and then people are usually walking around here too. Number 2, I would say that it's constant. There's always someone in this alley.
We're here now.
Yeah, we're here right now, and there's always people walking or driving around. Number 3, I would have to say that it's pretty soft because, people are still going slow, and there's not that many people, and people are always careful in this alley. So let's recap. Number 1,
Slow.
okay. Number 2,
Constant.
number 3,
Soft.
okay, so let's try to make some music with all these different things about
Here we
this
go.
alleyway.
There's a car coming, y'all.
Yay!
We made it.
We made it. This is awesome. I love coming here.
We're here at the Allegheny Cemetery.
Oh, I love coming here. So let's go over our little list. Number 1, is this fast or slow?
The cemetery is slow. It's very gentle and peaceful.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think that number 2, is it constant or interrupted?
Interrupted. Yeah, you're pointing out these trees. They're all separated by a lot of grass and green space.
Exactly. Everything's all spread out around here. Okay, number 3, is it loud or soft?
Cemeteries are very soft. I only hear us talking and maybe a few birds.
Yeah, everyone's slowly walking around. Okay, so one more time, let's recap. Number 1, fast or slow?
Slow.
Number 2, constant or interrupted?
Interrupted.
And number 3, loud or soft?
Soft.
Okay, so let's try to make some music with all of these things about the Allegheny Cemetery.
Thanks, everyone.
Yay! Thanks for making music with us today, everybody. You can find a link to a worksheet below that lets you draw a picture of your favorite place in your neighborhood and then answer our 3 questions that we've been trying to answer this whole video.
Then, with your family and friends, you can send in a video of your music making or a picture of your homemade instruments. We'd love to see what you come up with. Bye, everyone.
Woo! Thanks, everybody!
Thanks so much for joining us this week for Saturday Crafternoon. We would love to see what you've created. To do so, please share by posting on our Facebook page, tagging us on Instagram at AssemblePGH, or email me at my email, leah@assemblepgh.org. And if you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.